Hello everyone. In this video I am going to discuss an example in which we can use functions to solve a business problem. So for this video, our business problem is this, that a company has decided to give bonuses to their employees, which is 5% of their annual salary. Okay, and they will get bonus only if they have worked 5 years or more. So here we want user to enter their salary and years of service, and we can apply a 5% bonus to their salary. Okay, so here I have taken two variables, salary and salary. Most of the time it will be a float number like 70,000.5, something like this, and how many years they have worked. Here I am taking this input and converting it to int. So if a user enter 5.3, I will take it as 5. Okay, so these are the two input that we need from the user. Okay, so after taking this input, I can calculate bonus. Bonus is like salary multiplied by, so this is 5% of the salary. Okay, so but I have to calculate this bonus when years of service is more than 5. So here this bonus is conditional upon that if your year of service is more than 5, then only we get bonus. So here I have to use if statement. So I can say if years of service is more than 5, then only I should calculate bonus. So here I need this gap. If I put it here, this line will be statement will be independent of if, but I want to make this part of if, so I have to keep some intent here, or simply if you press here enter, it will automatically come. So now this bonus will be calculated on only when year of service is more than 5. So if I run this now, if I enter 100,000 and if I enter 6, okay, so bonus is getting calculated, but I am not doing anything with bonus. So what I can do is, here I can say print bonuses so now when I run this, this is 100,000, 6, and bonus is coming 5%. So we know this is working fine. Okay, so now the problem with this is like what this program should do if I enter something less than 5. So if I run like this, if I enter 100,000 and if I say 3, then it's not doing anything because I have not given here any else condition. So here I can give else condition, and that means if there is any other condition other than year of service more than 5, then I will simply display no bonus. I'm doing these in steps so that you can understand how like a simple program can be done like this. Okay, so now this completes our complete logic, and if I enter 2, it's getting displayed. Okay, so now this works fine. So now if I want to improve this program and I want to make sure this program doesn't accept any negative value, because salary cannot be negative, year of service cannot be negative. So if I try to enter, let's say if I try to enter 100,000, okay, it's still working. It's saying no bonus. Okay, and if I run this minus 100,000, if I enter 7, it's still giving me negative bonus, which should not happen. So here I want to make sure if user enter any negative value either for salary or for year of service, then I should warn user that these are wrong inputs and you should enter right values. Then it will be a much better program. So we are just trying to improve our program. Okay, so this is okay, but this is working for negative inputs also, which we don't want. Okay, so there can be more than one way of doing it. I will do it by using functions. So I will create a function like this is logic we have written to calculate bonus. Now this is without function. I can create a function of it. Okay, so I will leave it like this and I will write it here. So now what I will do is I will just copy it and put it in a function. I will call it bonus function. It will take some input and calculate bonus. Now this has to be part of this if is a part of this function, so we need this gap. That means these all lines become part of function. Now this function needs two input, that is salary and year of service. Okay, now you can give here any other value. You can call it S, that doesn't have to be same, or Y. Then I will write here Y is, or let me just write year and salary SA and RA. You can give any, and here I will call it SA, and that's it. Okay, so now this function will calculate bonus when two inputs are given. So we will read two inputs, pass it to this function, and this function will work. Okay, so let me run this. So now I will take input here, so I have to call this function. Okay, so let me call it here. Okay, 1 minute. So this bonus function is ready to use. I will take two input and pass it to these. I will call this function here, and I will pass these two values to this function. And now see if this works. This is 100,000, this is 7, and this is working. Okay, so now it worked like this. Program is starting from here. It will take two input. These inputs are stored into salary and year of service. I am using these as input. Then this function is called. When this function is called, this value salary goes to SA because this is the first argument, and the value of YUS goes to year. Okay, then logic is written using this YR and SA. Now you can give it ABC, anything, name doesn't matter. Many time people keep these values like variable name same so that there is no confusion, but just to tell you that this value goes to this one, this value goes to this one. Every time when you call function, this is like this. Okay, so now you want to keep it same, that's up to you. Okay, so now we have so this bonus function I can call it anywhere, anytime I want. Okay, so and it will calculate bonus only when year of service is more than 5. Now I have to do it for negative values. I don't want it to be for negative values. Okay, so I will stop here for this video, and in the next video I will continue with this program. Okay, thank you.